shot down the Seahawks' interest in Baker Mayfield after saying the team would not trade for a veteran, then saying that projected starter Drew Lock would have been the top quarterback in this year's draft. Meanwhile, Pro Football Talk outlining an option where the former Heisman winner could be released. All that would take, well, for Baker to reduce his guaranteed $18.8 million salary. All it takes is money, right? Shannon, what's your reaction to the above scenarios?
I say, Baker Mayfield, you a damn fool if you were to do that. Skip.
Thank you.
Skip, I want to put this in context for people at home. People at home, you have a nice job. You're making $100,000, $150,000, let's $75,000, whatever you're making. And the boss, you know what? You don't have anything else lined up. Now, you're going to get this money. You go to your boss and say, you know what, I ain't got anything lined up, but I want you to fire me and not have to pay me anymore. Where do they do that at? Baker's got $18.9 million coming, whether he plays with the Browns, whether he doesn't do anything. And so they want Baker to go to the Browns and say, you know what, cut my salary in half. Instead of giving me 18.9, give me 9.9. Give me 11. Give me $12 million. Skip, the difference, they're like, well, see what Odell did. Odell knew the teams that had the teams that didn't have the money, it goes worst to first. So it's going to be Jacksonville. It was going to be all these bottom tier teams where he's not going to have an opportunity to get to the playoffs. He's not going to be playing with top tier quarterbacks. So it was right for him. Baker, in Baker's situation, all the top teams don't need him. It's going to be a bottom-tier team. I don't trust anything Pete Carroll said anyway. Because remember, he said that Russell's not going anywhere. Russell Wilson's going to be here for a long time. As I know, Russell's the quarterback of my team, the Broncos. So I don't trust anything Pete Carroll says. But this is what I do know. No matter, and I don't think Baker's a great quarterback. I think Baker is average. He's better than Geno Smith. He's better than Drew Lock. He's better than Jacob Eason. On their absolutely best days. He's better than them. But ain't no way, Skip, do you know how hard it is for an NFL player, not MLB, not NBA, do you know how hard it is for an NFL player to be in a situation where he has guaranteed money? First of all, the player union would never let that happen. You ain't giving back jack. You fought so hard to get it. Remember that, Skip, they already upset at Deshaun for getting all this guaranteed money. The last thing you want to do is have another player give guaranteed money back. So absolutely not, Baker Mayfield. Don't you give them a dime, because guess what? You're going to make $19 million whether you're on the Browns roster or you sitting at home and nobody calls you. I'm not giving you that back.
Thank you. Although the same story pointed out that guess who was a quote-unquote damn fool then? Last year at the trade deadline, Odell Beckham Jr. said, yeah, I'll reduce my salary if you'll let me walk.
Right, but here's the thing, though, Skip. The thing is that it goes, in the season, it's going to go, first it's going to go Jacksonville, and who's the number 2 team? I think Detroit. And Skip, I'm not going to be, because here's the thing, Skip, I'm not going to be able to show what I can do. I got to show that I can still produce in order to be I'm going to be a free agent next year. So if I go to some team with a decent quarterback, play in the playoffs, and I think Odell has shown, okay, Odell is back. Odell was going to be about to get him a nice payday. Baker's going to be going to a bad team, Skip. Even no matter who signs him, he's not going somewhere that's plush with receivers and that can showcase. He's going to a bad team. Now, Seattle wouldn't be a bad option. They got DK, they got Tyler Lockett, they got 3 very good running backs, Skip. That would be a very nice situation. Might have to run for his life, but they did sign an offensive lineman, draft an offensive lineman with that first pick they got.
Yep.
But nah, Skip, I ain't giving no money. I'm not giving no money back because I'm gonna get this $19 million. Whether I might not play another game in my life. And I done gave back $6, $5, $7 million. Man, I wish I might.
Totally agree. Stand by your gun.
Yeah.
Force them to pay you $19 million.
Right.
Force them to pay you because their backs are up against the wall.
Correct.
And everybody in this league knows that. Okay, before I finish on that, back to Pete Carroll. He is going over the top, out of his way to try to justify losing Russell Wilson and gaining Drew Lock. That's what he's trying to do, and it will not fly. If I'm in Seattle, if I'm in the 12th man, I'm saying, stop it.
Skip, do you hear what he said? He said if Drew Lock was in this draft, he'd have been the first quarterback taken.
And?
Hell, if I was in this draft, I'd have been the second player taken.
Okay,
What the hell has that got to do with
I know,
anything?
it doesn't mean anything.
No.
I agree with you. So he raves about Drew Lock. First look at Drew. He's really athletic. He's a really confident athlete. You can see he's got a lot of body control. He's got quick feet. He's got a quick arm. He's got various ways he can release the football, blah, 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 blah. All I know for sure is he was in Denver for 3 years. The first year had a QBR of 50, which is not bad. Then it fell to 41, which is not great. And then it fell last year to 23 because he was pretty miserable. And that second year, when he started fairly consistently, 13 starts, he led the NFL in interceptions.
Yeah.
I was on record
good.
before the draft. I watched him quite a bit, even against my Vanderbilt Commodores when he was at Missouri. I just never loved him. I didn't love the intangibles. I didn't love the poise, the feel, the touch, the command of playing the quarterback position. I see the prototypical.
Big football arm, low football IQ.
Thank you. But I see the prototype. Then what is he, 6'6" or 6'5"?
Yeah,
I think he's 6'6". And he's got a nice arm. I'm not sure it's a cannon arm.
No, he got a big time arms,
it's
but
pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I give you all that. Just in the end, can't play. Can't play. No, he'll never be the answer.
No.
So I'm sorry. You can sell and oversell all you want.
And then and Geno. I mean, he's not better than Baker.
Okay.
Jacob Eason, not better than Baker.
Baker is better. And I still cannot believe the decision that Pittsburgh made because it was on a silver platter for them just to wait until Baker came available.
But they couldn't pass up a quarterback, Skip, because what if he doesn't?
Okay.
What if somebody else steps in and trade?
But they made two mistakes. They took the wrong young quarterback to me.
Right.
They should have taken Malik, and I still don't know why they didn't, except they took the hometown kid, so to speak, the Pitt kid, right? And then they didn't wait for Baker. So, again, Baker is going to get released. Cleveland is going to have to pay the full freight.
Full freight.
And at some point, he will hit the open market. And there are 10 or 12 teams out there who could use him, and we'll see which one wises up and wakes up and jumps all over what I think will be the bargain or steal of the century.
Right.
Because to me, Baker is a made man in this league because he won a playoff game and he won it on the road against Pittsburgh, their arch rival, with a QBR of 91. Well, you can't take that away. That's all I know. It's not fluky. It's not a blip. It would be a trend. That's what he showed you he could do over an 11-game span, culminating with that playoff win at Pittsburgh.
But you do realize, like, Baker's only option is to go to a bad team. It's not like Skip. It's not like, okay, I'm reducing my salary and I get an opportunity to go to throw to the Chiefs receivers, or I get an opportunity to go through the Dolphins receivers.
No.
Skip, that's not a choice.
Yeah.
At least Odell says, well, you know what? Y'all gonna let me be free, and I want to go somewhere. And the Rams said, okay. That was an ideal situation. But ain't no ideal situation going to come up for Baker. Baker knows he's going to have to go to a bad team.
What if by midseason, the Miami Dolphins, aforementioned by you, what if they finally say, you know what, we gave Tua all that he could have.
Right.
We gave him everything at his fingertips, and it's not working.
Right.
What if by midseason they just say, we got to cut bait here.
Right.
Well, maybe Baker would be in line. Okay?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, I got no problem with that. But I'm going to be in line with this $19 million, get Cleveland paying me, and then I'm going to see what y'all got on the table for me, Miami. Oh, I'm not giving no money. Skip, I'm not giving no money. What? Giving no money back?
Baker will be just fine.
Yeah.
He's just going to have to be patient.
Yes.
And hopefully all the progressive is going to go away. All the ads. And no more, and you can start fresh, new place, new situation, whole new dynamic around you.
Skip, trust me, as a player that's been released, it's a very humbling experience.
Yep.
It changes. You like, well, damn. I mean, I got won 3 Super Bowls. I'm an all-decade player. I'm on the street. What you think going through? Baker's like, hold on. I was the number 1 overall draft pick. I got a Heisman Trophy.
Well, how old were you when you got released?
I was, that was my last year. That was my last year in Baltimore. I was 30, I think, 33? About to be 30. Okay. About going to turn 33.
Okay, well, Baker's still a pretty young man.
Baker's what, 26, 27? Mm-hmm. So, but still getting cut. Ask Peyton. Mm-hmm. Ask some of the great players that's been released.
Good point.
Ask Emmitt Smith. There have been some of the greats. It's a very, very humbling experience.
Well, ask Odell Beckham Jr.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Skip, we're a little older, but still, hold on. I mean, look what Emmett, a two-time league, a Russian champ, league MVP, Super Bowl MVP. So it's tough. I mean, it does something to your psyche. It makes you reevaluate. Well, damn, maybe I ain't what I thought I was. But then I woke up and I'm him. I am. I just need to be in the right situation. And Baker used to adopt that same approach.
Thank you.
I'm Baker Mayfield. Go to the right situation, but I ain't giving no money back to get to the right situation. He'd be a fool.
Nope, fool. Thank you.
You missed me with that.
Got to hold on to that cash.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Shannon, I know you've been waiting for this one all morning. We are discussing if Tom Brady is encroaching on LeBron's turf. That's coming up next. Stick around.
No mercy, no mercy.